Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here in the garage today, doing a little bit of goofing around, and I've been out here doing a little bit of tinkering too, and I wanted to show you guys a new cool gun that I just got done repairing. Actually, I've had it out here in the garage for quite a while now. I haven't been able to find a seal for this thing, and just by happenstance, somebody else had sent me a gun, and the seal that they sent was wrong for that one, but it turned out to be that it worked very well for this one. So um, I am one to got my cup of iced coffee here, ready to go. But this one is pretty cool. Let me give you a little look at it here. Really cool old time Diana little youth model Springer. This is a Diana model 23. Very, very cool. It says made in Germany on it. It has the Diana logo right there. I'll put a picture of this roll stamp up here. It's really, really nice. So I did a little bit of research on this guy, and this particular model was made between 1951 and 1983, but there's a couple of features on here that help me date it a little bit closer to, not by a great deal, but help narrow it down by a good amount anyway. It's towards the older side of the production. So the first, from what I could tell reading a couple of resources online and in the Blue Book of Airgun Values, the ones that were made post 1965 had a little bit different stock than this one, and this one has these finger grooves. The finger grooves were discontinued in 1965, and also when they upgraded the model in 1965, they went to a plastic, at least partially plastic rear sight. This one's all metal, so I believe this one's 1965 or older. Most of the Dianas I have here in the garage that are older, I have I have one that's stamped as a 1969, another one that Winchester that's stamped as a 1970, and let's see, I think this 24 I have up here is like 1980 or something, 181 or something like that. But they all have a month and year stamped into the receiver. So again, that before I even read all that other stuff, I was really believing this one was at least pre 1969, because it didn't have those stamps on there, and I have Diana's going back to at least 1969 with stamps on them. So this thing was a pretty sick little girl. I call it a girl because it's a Diana, but pretty sick little pup here. The leather seal inside here was all chewed up. I'm not sure how it got in there, but in here I'll put a picture up here of what was left of the seal and all the other stuff that I found inside the chamber there. So the leather seal was completely obliterated by a couple of little pieces of metal that were inside there that were definitely foreign. They don't belong inside there. And the tips of these are very reminiscent of, so that looks like the tip of if you've ever worked with an old car stereo, they used to come with these little forks that you would stick in, one on either side, to be able to eject the car stereo out of its case, so you could take this car stereo out so it couldn't get stolen. And those tips of these things really look reminiscent of that. Those tips. I don't know if somebody was trying to, I don't know, maybe there was some sort of blockage in there and they were trying to fish it out, but those pieces got broke off inside, or somehow got down inside the air chamber, and then apparently somebody had just fired it over and over and over again with those pieces in there, and it just chewed that leather seal completely up. Unfortunately, I forgot to take some pictures of the seal that I put in there, but it actually is working out pretty good. I don't know the model of it. It was, so the kit that that seal was in was ordered from JG Air Guns as a kit for a Benjamin Model 130 series air pistol. The the cylinder on the air pump cylinder on the Benjamin 130 is like maybe half an inch in diameter at the most. This is a 23 millimeter air chamber here, and this thing fit perfect in there. So 23 millimeters is almost a full inch. So I'm not sure. So I don't know if you order that JG Airguns kit, if this was put in there incorrectly or what the deal was, but that leather seal that, and you can see it if you go on JG Airguns, search for Benjamin 130 seal kit, you can see that leather cup, which I don't know how you would possibly use it with a Benjamin 130 piston head, because there's the Benjamin 130 piston head, and there's no way to put a leather seal on that. So I'm not sure how you would go about using that, even if you did get that piece and it was the right size. So, but you could call up JG Airguns and ask them about that, and ask them if that leather seal is a 23 millimeter. The outside part of the cup is 23 millimeters, and you could order it and put it in here. So that could work for you. But I'm not I'm not endorsing that by any means. But it is a really cool little gun. Not much power, but that's pretty typical of these little springers here. I have several. I've got a Hanel, and I've got a Falk, and like I said, I've got a Diana 24, which is a nice little youth gun. I think I got a couple others over there. I'm not having a Biden moment here for a second, but she's shooting pretty good. Enough to go through a soda can, which is all you can really ask for. So probably 1951 to 1965 is about the best I can do as far as narrowing this down. And also I had to build or make a new leather seal for the breech seal down in here. It's actually down inside. It's not out here on the receiver, but it's down inside here. I have an old sling that I've been slowly punching out seals for this and that out of it, and I used that for this, and it was just the right thickness, just perfect. But as you can see, it's not shooting bad. So Keenan, I do apologize that it took so long. I've literally been searching. I think it's been in here in the garage probably 5 to 6 months. But I finally found a proper seal. I found a couple of people selling 23 millimeter leather seals overseas, but I really didn't want to pay the astounding shipping. The shipping to get it here would have cost 3 times what the actual cost of the seal would have cost. So hopefully it was worth the wait. She's a good little plinker. So to give you guys a little bit of these leather seals, I have a set of punches that I believe came from, they came from Harbor Freight. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, Pittsburgh. Yep. So I've got this 9-piece hollow punch set, and let's see, the third from the largest would be a 3/8 of an inch punch was perfect. I was able to measure that opening in there with my dial caliper, and the 3/8 inch hole was perfect. I didn't even have to use any adhesive. It tucked in there nice and snug. But really fun little plinker. If I had to guess, it's probably doing about 400 feet per second. I don't think it probably would have done anything better than that when it was new, so. It's got enough power to go through a soda can. It'll have enough power to knock over a little silhouette. It is pretty accurate. Just shooting it with some cheap beam and wad cutters here. No big nothing. Tearing the can up pretty quick. I really do enjoy working on this old time stuff like this. This one was a labor of love for sure. Maybe I'll do a head-to-head challenge with it with my old Hanel or something like that before I pack it up and send it on back to Keenan. I gotta send him an email and see if he even remembers me. Oh yeah, look at that. Maybe we'll keep going here and see if we can cut this can in half. We're getting pretty close. So these wad cutters really do a good number on that can. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to keep you guys all day, but just wanted to give you guys a little heads up with this pretty cool little thing. I really like these little used springers. They're a lot of fun to shoot. Very mild mannered. Like I said, I got the Hanel. I've got the Falk. I've got this Diana up here. I've got the Quackenbushes over there, and the Eisenwerk. The Gem Model 13, number 13. But there you go. That's pretty cool. And we'll definitely do at least one more video on this, at least one head-to-head with it. Got to do that. So one thing I never even checked. Let me look here. So yeah, it definitely is rifled. That's pretty cool. So the Blue Book of Gun Values did say that this could also come. So this would be available in 177 and 22 caliber with a smooth bore or a rifled barrel. So I do like that it actually has the rifled barrel. That's pretty cool. I'll check with Keenan, see what he wants to do. Get this thing back to him pretty soon. I do have a bunch of guns out here to fix still. Both of my own and of other people's. So getting busy, staying busy. So there you go. Diana Model 23. Really pretty cool. This one is, you know, it's not in perfect shape, but it's in pretty decent shape for its age. And I really do like a gun with some patina like this on it. So really right up my alley. So hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.